Okay. So, how do I let people join? I did stuff. I did. Let's see. How do I let people into the waiting room? Hello, Nalia.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, I have got myself set up here. I've got some music playing in the background. Not sure how to make you host at this point.
So
Go to me, go to more.
go to participants.
Yep.
Good morning, Chris.
Morning, Derek. And
morning.
make host.
Did you find?
Oh. Now you got it?
Okay, let me go remind. I'm gonna go resend it in the chat real quick.
Yep, no problem. If my music in the background is too loud, just let me know. I'll turn it down.
No, you're good.
Okay. So, let's start with, I'm just going to put some colors on the palette because, like I went over last time, I do my chakra meditation a little bit differently than other people, where traditionally 7 colors come from red, blue, white, with pink at the top. I put pink below white. I start with black at the bottom, and I put clear above white because source connection to all the unseen, divine abundance and inspiration and growth mindset. Get my colors on here. Go black, red, orange. Shake them up a little, go on leaking everywhere. Some of the acrylics dry pretty quick. Orange, yellow, the green. From green we go to blue on the palette.
That's so good.
Can you give me a hand when that has me on there? The K2 creation. I got paint on my hands. Okay. Actually into it. After blue, I go purple. I get purple on my palette. My purple is low. Oh, weak. Let's see, purple. I got the pink on my palette. I don't actually have a clear paint because I use water and I'm breathing the whole time. Just like trees and things that grow around you, I basically consider clear a way of connecting to all source energy from the positive. With the overall meditation idea, we have the concept of a morphogenic field, which is around every cell and every human. That's basically an energy donut. And with the cylinder clear tube meditation and grounding that I do, you create a vortex where you're able to take in positivity and abundance from without, creating a barrier to repel negativity from being absorbed within, and pushing out abundance, gratitude, love, compassion, and forgiveness for all things around you, which as you go brings in even more of abundance and gratitude and forgiveness for you. What goes around comes around. So it's really a deep grounding in that sense. So at this point, I've got all my colors on the palette. Naya, if you want to take over for a second, I'm going to get a little water and be ready to start walking through the whole thing in just a sec.
All right. Hello, everybody. How are you guys doing this morning? Thanks for making it to this call. Can you guys hear me and see me well? If you guys can, please drop a 1 in the chat. Or 2s, 4s, 3s, anything. Say good morning. All right, bet. All right, so tonight here, he is going to be teaching us and showing us a chakras meditation oh my gosh, that word. I'm not good with the word. Visualizing. But he's going to be showing us what it say. Good morning.
I know the ropes. I'm an international track.
He's gonna show us
Hey, everybody. So with the idea of the morphogenic field and a cylinder-shaped shielding tube that I use as a grounding meditation for hot, cold in the shower. This is how I start my day. Start off with the hot shower in the color of black, and I work from black up from black to red to blue, from black, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, pink, white, then clear. When I get back to clear at the top in the shower, I switch to cold water. The whole time I do each color visually in my head. With every color, I have a corresponding physical exercise that I visualize myself in my energy body doing. So the overall concept, like I said, is a morphogenic field. My cylinder, this clear glass jar that I'm going to paint today because it's a great example, is such that the water of the shower, the hot and cold, the connection to the things unseen is directly absorbed through the physical contact of water and breathing, much like all abundance, connection to life around you. And I take this, and when I visualize my energy body in black, this is a nothing void. A lot of people think of black as the negativity. It's actually a place of great growth because you're seated, grounded underneath, preparing to burst up like a tree. With that, I take a little black, and in the shower, I'd go through black up the colors to clear, creating a circular vortex as I spin around in the shower clockwise with my hands down, creating circles around my feet, which I then bring up afterwards into a geosphere that circles around my energy body and repels the negativity from around me and expels positivity from within. So, I get the black color on here, black on there. And when I get to red, in my energy body, I visualize myself laying flat with the clear tube coming down over me. The physical body is laying there, and my energy body encompasses that color at that moment. With red, I do sit-ups. So when I visualize this in the shower, I'm a fully red version of myself. I'm spinning through the hot water clockwise, and also seeing myself doing sets of 3 sit-ups while I'm doing it. A little red on here. And this seals it in place, but while I visually do this, the exercise is my energy body. I've stood up as the red. I'm visualizing myself putting my physical energy down around my feet as I spin clockwise, setting a red ring in place under the heat, so it's connected to the different temperature points in energy. And my yellow is after orange. And my orange, I had to add some yellow to my orange because it's a little too liquidy. My orange energy workout is right side planking. I do the circle in the shower. I visualize the ring going in place, locking in place with my physical body. I envision myself physically holding 30 to 40 seconds, 3 or 5 times, right solid planks for core placement and strength with the sacral chakra, which is the orange one. Connection with sun, growth, fire, and destruction, but also rebirth from said things. And of course, my yellow one, I move up, I do the circle mentally, and then I envision myself doing a left plank so that my energy body's even. I insert the left plank there with the clear energy body having been circled visually. This is all taking place first thing in the morning while I'm showering under hot water, working my way up from the bottom in hot till I go back to cold. From yellow, we go to green. Green color, growth, plants, nature, connection to the air, the clear around you, plants, vitality, rebirth, lots of positivity in the growth of green color. So when I visualize myself doing green, my green exercise is push-ups. Because I have 10 colors I work through with my chakras and the way I do it, each one of my workouts visually, when I do them corresponding physically, has a corresponding number to the chakras I use. So if I do green and I've got 10 chakras, I do 5 push-ups for each chakra. So I'm getting 50 push-ups in. I only work out about once a week physically. I do about 30 minutes of mental visualization a week when I'm not in the shower. But every day I correspond it with the hot and cold shower. And I probably lost about 15 pounds in the last month and a half doing this. So from green, we go to blue, your voice, your throat chakra, the sky, liquids, the positivity of keeping a vocal voice and getting out of your comfort zone and doing things you're unfamiliar with that you like to try. Doing well on time. And keep in mind that while I do this whole thing, I'm in the shower. This is still under hot. I'm going right clockwise, creating a circle ring under my clear cylinder because the cylinder is me encased in the water in the shower. Direct connection to source. Oh, geez. Commercial. So my visualization for the blue chakra is left concentration curls, where you basically envision yourself laying flat in your physical body in your tube. You do your circle around 10 times so that it's all synergistic. You have your ring in place. I visualize a blue chair and myself physically blue, and I sit on the chair and get in the position of a concentration curl with my right arm against my right leg, or with my left arm against my left leg and my right arm behind me. And I visualize myself doing 2 sets of those while breathing in and out for 20. So it's connected to the 10. And then that's blue. I do the same thing because blue is left side. I do violet or purple, which is your crown chakra. Here, not your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, the center of your intuitiveness and reactions, which is why I do it on the right side. Most of us are dominant that way. With the right side being right concentration curls, 10 circles, purple circle underneath you. I need a little more purple. Get myself in place. I've got the purple chair. I'm doing purple right arm concentration curls visually while the hot water is pouring down over me. And I'm adding on some purple paint to this jar. We switch from purple to pink because, like I said earlier, I put pink in place before white so that you don't have to go through direct connection to source to get your healing energy, because we are a absolute atom, trillions of power sources within us. Our healing energy can come directly from within with help from source energy from without. Makes it more powerful that way. It's a direct connection to yourself. And because I do pink as my healing energy, I do jumping jacks, 50 of them. And I make it look and pay attention to the way I want to look. I visualize myself at my peak condition, not how I am right now, how I want to be. That vision of me working my ass off, hustling, being positive, having great health, eating well, and knowing that 10 minutes worth of jumping jacks can change my mood anytime, day and night, and revitalize my energy input. I paint pink. I've done my circle. It's in place. I need some clean water. A paintbrush for white. Otherwise, it's going to smear like a motherfucker on this thing. Now, the whole time I'm remembering that in the mornings I like to do journaling, and mentally I add components of gratitude, forgiveness, compassion, and love. It's sort of like Joe Vitale's Ho'oponopono. I'm sorry, I thank you, please forgive me, I love you. It's something like that. I'm not 100% on the order he does it, but it's amazingly the same concept. Sometimes it's not other people you have to forgive, it's your own expectations of what other people are. White source energy in my mind is just below or direct connection to source. This is all inspiring light, energy, power. This is like having a direct lightning rod from your higher power. I use this as a individual visually sitting meditating who is in the process of collecting those rings to visually put them spinning around him. As the white position is the strongest one to hold, as it's direct connection, and because we're still in hot water, anytime you drink water, anytime the heat changes, you can have direct connection source through the white energy. And then the vessel, we have clear. At this point, I do a full 10 circles clockwise around myself. I don't have a clear meditation except to put hot water in my mouth, rinse my mouth out at that point and spit. Just kind of a connection to the clear energy of water, life, air, source. Try not to breathe at the same time you swallow. And then at that point, I switch from hot water to bitterly cold, as cold as I can get it. Because like Wolf Hoff does with cold tech, the more resistant you become, the better off you are. And then I work my way backwards through all the colors, 10 circles for the color cold, for each 10 circles for each chakra color under a cold water shower. And the difference on my way down with pink, because I'm in the shower, I know some energy healing work about the body. I thump on my thymus as I spin to activate all the healing energy from within and your connection to your immortal soul, immortal cells that hide behind there. It also keeps your immune system going more. And of course, I also drink some of the water while I do this. And I go spring, doing the jumping jacks visibly, down. From the meditation of putting all the orbs and the white spinning around me to keep positivity flowing in and negativity repelled. And from pink, we get back down to purple. Your third eye connection, your intuition. I'm still torn about having blue and purple both being arm curls. I feel like there's a more connected exercise I could do for my third eye, but I don't want to double down on meditation because of the way it connects with water and source. So for now, I keep with purple being left arm curls, and remember, it just makes us stronger to know what's coming at us. We prepare for failure, expect success, and never be disappointed with any outcome. Because every time something happens, whether it's good or bad, it's an opportunity to learn. And that's connection, intuition, and knowing how to be more abundant mindset. We go to blue, and we're still freezing our asses off going with 10 circles and the color cold, water showering down under me. Whew. And visualizing the left arm curls. I like the push-ups though when you get back to green, because you're grounded. Green's one of my favorite colors. Life. It's your heart chakra, your love, your gratitude, even your forgiveness. Because if you can't forgive others, you can't forgive yourself, and you can't truly be grateful. Mercy and compassion is how you understand gratitude. It's deep centered within you. We'll go with the yellow. Still coldly circling, creating those rings for your meditative self to put in place when you hop out of the shower all the way. Creating your energy donut, morphogenic field, making everything work in your best interests with connection to source, because you're still connected to the shower within and without. And then we go to orange. We breathe deep and we hold our muscles in with our, remembering planking is what yellow and orange are both at. So, and the reason I do side planking is because we get most of the commercials. We get most of the core strength with our sit-ups physically, vertically, but if you don't do the side planks, you're all tight in the middle and make your ground and strength with your core so that you can carry yourself all day. Head held high. Confidence, knowing that you're just a seed. You work your way through fire, sunlight, growth, and destruction. You were planted, grown, everything's a learning experience. We've worked our way through red with the sit-ups. Of course, this is a real fast one in the shower because it's cold. You want to get those circles in place. And then, as soon as they're all down with the black and the void, knowing that you're grounded, buried, and growing, shower off, say thank you. Forgive everything that comes at me today. Thankful for every opportunity that comes. I love everyone, myself, and the things that come around. Knowing that your morphogenic field and your higher self will always keep a balance between what is in your best interest and what isn't coming to you. You just have to be able to manifest and divest the separate ways of looking at the negative and the positive, and understand these are human concepts. We're immortal beings made out of light and energy. As long as you remember that, you can shine every day. Sun shines every day, we shine every day. People get too close, they get burned because we're powerful like that. Don't ever forget it. That's part of being grounded and knowing that you have abundance and growth. And with this visualization, I do it all kind of with my eyes closed normally in the shower. I've done everything. I'm out of the shower. After that, on certain days, I make it a point to actually do the 10 sets of 3 sit-ups, the 5 minutes of left planking, 5 minutes of right planking, the 50 push-ups, the 20 left arm, and 20 right arm breathing in and out curls. And of course, 50 jumping jacks. I do those all the time. Jumping jacks, like when you're run down, they are an energy boost. Seems silly. The more silly you make it, smile you put on your face, the more energy you get. Whatever you put your power into, what you think about, what you focus on. Rainbows, happy thoughts. Even when there's a shitty cloud, there's something positive coming from it. You never know what's coming. Some of the worst things that have happened in my life have set me up for the best things, the most beautiful people and connections and most ability to provide help and compassion for others around me in ways I've never dreamed. Part of why I'm doing this, coordinate, put it on a YouTube channel, and make sure that as a team, we grow, we learn, we see this in ourselves, we take what we have and bring it to others. When you do all these energy work, you can visualize an energy ball or sphere that you can hold in your hands. You squeeze your hands to and fro, up and down a few times, you'll feel that energy between your hands. Make that ball whatever size you want. I visualize each chakra color and have personally sunk those energy balls into my core to hold out. This meeting is going to end in 10 minutes. Woo!
You got 10 minutes.
So my hands are covered in paint, which is why I put on my painting shirt. I actually like to make sure I get some on me. Because, you know, unlike some of the Renaissance painters and famous painters who say that you're not truly a painter if you don't keep yourself clean. Fun fact of the matter is, you're not in your work. You ain't getting dirty. You ain't getting grimy, touching what you want, creating things, vessel for things, something that can be shown physically and produced and appreciated by others and yourself, something you can just be proud of. You ain't progressing. You have to challenge yourself every day to be more than you can be. And that's part of this visualization, because you just take 5 minutes and do some deep breathing and remember clear connection to source energy, and your spinning energy connection circling around you in each chakra color. All that shit that eats at you will disappear, and all that positive stuff that comes to you will keep coming. So I think that's just about it. Anybody want to say anything, comment? Don't mind taking questions, comments for a few minutes while I still have time.
Hey, that was amazing. You guys, I want you guys to please drop some fires in the chat for Chris, because I feel like you are a very selfless person, and I just want to give you some gratitude because I didn't get a chance to really tell you in this call, like, you know. So everyone, thank yourself for showing up too as well, because you guys could have been sleeping, doing anything else, but you guys made it on this call, where I feel like, Chris, you shared your vision, and you really like what you just showed us, like, just blew my mind, because I feel like I've been using my third eye, you know, and you showed us how we could use all of our chakras, since our third eye is part of our chakras, you know. So and I haven't known you for long, but I like, just since from day one, since Trey introduced you to I, like, it's just, you've been like a down to earth gentleman, like real thorough. You check on people, you check on me a lot, and like, I appreciate all those little things, and I appreciate you sharing your vision today as well. You taught me something, like, I honestly did not know, like, I don't know a lot about chakras. So you going into detail and sharing your vision, like, yo, thank you so much.
You're
Like,
welcome.
already visualize my day and stuff like that, you know. Yeah.
The music I had in the background is a deep study that I found on Spotify. I found it just kind of trancy enough so that I could focus. And a couple times I want to just put on some of my playlists, but when I tried to do meditation and painting, I don't know if everyone will appreciate it, going from Johnny Horton to ICP and back to DMX, and then Johnny Cash and the Beatles and Pink Floyd. Yeah, just kind of jumps around.
I feel like your energy is lit, and we can feel it, you know, and we just vibing with you. So we with you. Yeah.
Nice.
If anybody else has any questions, please unmute your mic. I feel like Chris
Yeah,
has
go for it.
all the answers he can give you right now. It could be anything.
Because I do recycled artwork, I using a stuffing box from last night's dinner as my palette. Also put some notes on here to remember what to talk about, because, well, you don't want to go into public speaking situations without having a blueprint. Yeah. Fail to plan to fail. So, plan ahead, which is why I asked for help with this, because last time I did this, I straight up did the whole thing, forgot to record it, didn't realize I had it set to a waiting room where nobody could come in. Got a lot of value because I learned a lot of lessons. And well, it made me do some more work and double down to get the effort in. Yeah, and get out of my comfort zone and ask for help, because, well, sometimes you can't do it alone.
And that's what the team is here for.
Hell yeah.
True. I know you got my back, and I got y'all's. I got yours. Everybody on this call.
Woo. Thank you guys. I'm not sure how much time we got left on.
We have 5 minutes, but
Nice.
the call is back on you. So however you want to end it, we with you. This was an amazing call. I'm looking forward to more meditations, guided meditations through you.
I'm gonna ask Linda to do me a favor and grab my book over here that I can't touch with my hands at the moment. And how about, hey Mason, pick a number between 13 and 167. Or how about Derek? Or Mason, what number you pick?
48.
Okay, 48.
Yep.
I'm stuck. I opened on 46. Okay, 48 is.
48 is stress relief mantra. I believe. I breathe.
You're ending.
I breathe into fear and turn into adventure. And then, yeah, I think that. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I think it was your. Yeah, I breathe into fear. Yeah. I breathe into fear and turn into adventure. Let's recite this mantra 3 times in your mind while breathing in and out deeply to help shift some of the fear out of your body. You can also shake your head after reciting the mantra. How this mantra can help you. We all feel fear at times, and it can truly be debilitating. Fear often arises when you start thinking too far into the future rather than focusing on the present moment. In fact, fear is often entirely a product of your mind rather than reality. When you find yourself in a fearful state, consider instead consciously switching your energy to more adventurous states, jumping jacks. Try to envision whatever you are feeling fear about as an exciting adventure or as a challenge that you are going to triumph over. Imagine the situation as a video game that you get to work your way through. There are always times in our lives where we have to confront our fears, but often our fears are never as bad as our minds make them out to be. Using this mantra will remind you of this and will also allow you to look at fearful situations as opportunities for adventure. With that, we're going to take a couple deep breaths. In through the nose, full body. You feel the cold air coming in, and breathe into fear Exhale the heat and be grateful for the next inhale of cold air for the adventure. I think that was a great one, Mason. Derek, I'm going to hit you with the number if possible. 2 seconds. I'll pick any number between 13 and 170.
I'm going to go with 57.
57 is the chapter start for self-love. These mantras are designed to evoke feelings of love and acceptance for self so that you can nourish and cherish everything you are. Use these words to bring about positive self-change and rely on them when you find yourself battling with feelings of low self-esteem. The next page, first one is, I accept who I am. It is safe for me to be myself.